Hello everyone. I am LaShanda. What am I? As I mentioned before, I am the trainings coordinator. So if you're interested in becoming a facilitator, opening up a chapter, like I mentioned before, filling out that questionnaire will get you to me. Along with Jillian, right now, we do the trainings to open up chapters, or bring on more facilitators. And what else? I'm not currently facilitating for a particular chapter, but I do hop in if needed. And I'm basically Takesha's right hand. I run a lot of the stuff.
Oh my God, I hope nobody saw my face. You are a resident IBCLC. Please don't forget that
I
part.
am, and I am the resident IBCLC. So yes, Chocolate Milk Cafe is a peer-led space. When I'm facilitating, I do take that hat off, but we are evidence-based, and just having, being the IBCLC, I just make sure that, everyone, we're making sure that we're keeping up to date in our information that we are giving out to families. So one of those ways that we do that is with some courses that we have, one of which is called the Splash course. Splash, as you see, is an acronym, and that's the term, right? Acronym, right? Well, okay. For shifting perspective on lactation awareness and support for human milk. I can't take credit for that. That was creatively created by Takesha and Jillian. Was it Takesha and Jillian, right? So they came up with that name. And so basically what it is, when anyone is wanting to get information about the process of what it means to make human milk, right? Breast or chest feed your little ones. We have a course. Typically out there, people come across an hour course. A 3-hour course. And sometimes, on this on the go life we have, that's like a lot, or it can be deterring to some people. So the Splash course is just like a little bit of splash of information for you. So it is an hour. So as it says on the screen, our community lactation education consists of these 2 classes geared towards expecting families. So we have the Splash, which is an introductory 1-hour session for expectant person and guests to receive a crash course in the importance of providing human milk. We do have the traditional 3-hour course though, and that we have titled Milk Life. So our Milk Life class is a more extensive 3-hour session designed to prepare a birthing person and their support person for lactation prenatally. So these aren't once baby's here. These are more geared towards while someone is still pregnant. We do encourage, if you are watching this, if you are pregnant, you can show up at a group. You can log on virtually and come to a group and ask questions. But again, the courses, the Splash course and the Milk Life course, are more, how do we say, more structured in an information-based, making sure that you have the information. Whereas in the support groups, again, you can join, you're just asking questions and it's more of a free flowing, right? So obviously in the courses too, you can ask questions, but it's more of a class like setting where we have, slides and visuals and and such.
I wanted to say real quick that because I don't think I think you're going off cuff, right? You're not actually looking at the notes, right?
No.
Okay, so that's fine. I expect that of you. So, so the Splash course, we call it's said on here, we call it a crash course. It's designed for people who are not necessarily sure if they want to feed, and that's why it's a quicker, shorter course to kind of get people in. It's more interactive. And the Milk Life is more of a class for people who have decided, okay, I want to feed my baby. So this is, I say I'm way too much and I'm trying to stop it, and that makes it harder. For people who have decided and they need to like have the prep in place, like, oh, this is what I need to have in place in order to feed my baby and have a support. We definitely encourage partners to come, or anybody who's supporting you on those. While Chocolate Milk Cafe overall, our peer-led support groups and the chocolate chips initiative are free options. The splash course is $25 and the Milk Life course is $75. And again, that's for the couple. It's not each person. So you have $25. You can still bring a partner. There are virtual meetings as well, because we are a national organization. And same with Milk Life, bring your partner along. We want them to know the information that you also need to know. Do we want, Shanda, you want to share about the splash course for the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now, so this is September 27th. So for everyone in this room, and if you're watching this, so until the end of the year, we were lucky enough to be gifted, to be granted a grant that will cover free splash courses for the rest of the year. So it's once a month. It is the third Sunday of every month. We alternate mornings and afternoons. So if you go to our website, click on the events tab. Am I speaking the truth, Keisha?
I think
if you look for the chocolate, the splash
programs,
the program.
What are
look for the site, you will find it, and it'll connect you to an Eventbrite. But just make sure you are looking at the times and Eastern Standard Time, because I am in New York, so everything is done on Eastern time.
Yeah.
But the third Sunday of every month. And just to piggyback on what Keisha said about having your support person come with you, that is super important. So please, again, the fee is for your pregnant self and a support person, because what we will tell if you come to a group, or if you've heard, if you pop up at a group, you'll hear like your support people can come to the group as well, the support groups. But a lot of what, it's not just latch and stuff that helps with breast and chest feeding. It is the support behind you, or beside you, or so. Everyone should get the information. Everyone should who's going to be helping you take care of that baby can be getting the information as well, because especially, I always tell people, especially postpartum, 2 brains are better than 1. So have someone come and take notes and be there to be like, oh yeah, I remember that being said. I think that was it, right? Yeah, it's like I knew I was gonna do that. Like Keisha said, I don't go by the script.
You did say for the rest of the year we have the splash course. We did. Okay, yeah. So, do you want to talk about the 4th trimester, or do you want me to? This was the other part.
I guess I could talk a little bit about it. So this is our raffle, right?
Yes. But also it's what we want to try to introduce next year. So just like
okay. So you go ahead and talk about it.
So if you don't know, the 4th trimester, it says it in here, so maybe I'll just read this and then I'll go. Our 4th trimester gift set is intended for families who participated in attending our Milk Life 3-hour lactation education class and are celebrating the arrival of their new addition to their family. So you sat for the class, and then we want to give you a gift because you had a baby, and because we know the 4th trimester is the 12-week period after birth, outlined as a very critical period when providing human milk. We wish to provide families with this gift set to assist lactating with a few items to make the experience more manageable. I think I have to rework that. So like I said, just like the chocolate chips, every item in here is very intentional. The idea here is that we know that for those first 3 months are really critical, and we want to celebrate people. And it also kind of has an incentive to get people to join the 3-hour class, because I strongly believe that sitting in that class is very useful for your human milk journey. Having all that information, having your partner know all that information, it definitely helped me on my journey. So we have a gift. It's in development, so this is something we want to introduce in 2024, but I do have some stuff available, so that is also the raffle prize for this section. Again, exclusive. This ain't even out yet. Yeah, but I don't think we have anybody for this raffle prize though.
And again, wait,
Huh?
again, if you are watching this recording and you would like to donate an item, some money to this initiative, feel free. Like, it's not always about taking. If you decide, like, oh, I have a something that's gonna help somebody in their fourth trimester, Shonda gonna vet it, because everything, she don't believe in the things. Like, you can't just send us the things, but reach out. 100% discount code. We'll take that too.
Oh my God, yes. Especially if it's like, I was just looking like food related, if it's something that is a company, because you could use food during those first 3 months. Who has time to cook, especially if you're adding more babies into your mix?